What's going on, Aries? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for October 2022. So in this reading, Aries, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding October 2022. Before we begin this reading, though, Aries, I would like to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you, as always, in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Aries, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below. If you have not already, for future updates, that would also be greatly appreciated over here, Aries. So, without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and see what it is that would like to come through for you, Aries, for October 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Aries. Alright, Aries, let's go ahead and lay out these cards and see what is coming through here for you. Wow. Alright, very interesting energy here, Aries, for you. You know, I feel more so towards the beginning of October. For a lot of you, there's going to be this feeling where you're really open to love, but it feels like there's no one who can complete you, or like who fits you the right way. You may be talking to a bunch of people. I'm getting, especially in early October, where it's like, oh my god, they could be my soulmate, and then it just doesn't really like materialize, or there's this feeling like you're open to love, but then it just, for some reason, there's like blockages or it doesn't come through. I feel like it's because it's not the appropriate timing, but what you don't see coming, I really feel like a lot of you, Aries, could meet the person that you're meant to be with for a very long time in October. This is in what you don't see coming. There's a new relationship opening up for you, but it's not where you're looking for it. I'll tell you that right now. It's not where you're looking for it right now, Aries, and that's very important for you to understand. Let's just get this started, right? So we have the Seven of Wands here, Aries, for you in your opportunity for October 2022. And this is definitely an energy of putting boundaries up against people that you know are not going to make you happy in the long term, especially when it comes to love for you, Aries. I do sense that there are some individuals that you've tried it and you're almost tempted to try to make it work again. But in October, there's an opportunity to kind of like to upgrade your game here and wait for the universe to bring you something very special. Because you know what's interesting, Aries? And this is, I really hope you're paying attention because it's so important. It's coming through very strong. Whenever you're really looking for love, it's like you barely find it. The moment you give up on it, love finds you in this universe. Love finds you. You don't find love. Okay, that's kind of a universal truth. And the reason why, Aries, the Seven of Wands is here, is in your opportunity, is because the moment you're like, you know what, I'm not going to settle for this, I'm not going to settle for that, I'm just going to do me, you know, it's sober October over here, and that's when love finds you, when you don't look for it. So there's something about love is going to find you when you're not looking for it. I know that's annoying, but that's what I'm getting. We're going to have to clarify that in a second to get more information. Now, you have the Seven of Swords here, Aries, in your challenge. All right, so the Seven of Swords in your challenge, there could be a little bit of deception happening in your reality here. There could be also, I'm getting a situation where you might have to leave something before you get hurt. I don't know if this is you're dealing with someone who you know isn't for you in the long run, or you're entertaining it. The Seven of Swords in your challenge also is like, how are you lying to yourself? How are you deceiving yourself here, Aries? We're going to have to clarify that one to really make sense of it in a moment, all right? But here we go, Aries. In your overall general energy for October 2022, you have the Five of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, and you also have the Chariot here. So 2 fire elements and a major arcana. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that you're kind of talking to, okay? There could be a little bit of competition with other people as to like, who do I want to be with in love? There could be a lot of people pursuing you, or vice versa here, but you're going through a rite of passage is the main thing you need to know. The Four of Wands, you see it's like the 1111 frequency, 1111. You are where you need to be, Aries, even if it seems a little bit rocky, is what I'm saying. Now, you also have the Chariot here, which is willpower. I do feel like an element of willpower is going to come in for you in October, especially when it comes to your work. I'm being called to say this, Aries. Like, a lot of the pain and the frustration about maybe, especially in the beginning to mid-October, of like love not going the way that you really want it to, you're going to channel that energy into your work. I do feel that. So be aware of that. Be aware that that's an opportunity for you. And also, like, the Seven of Wands being here in your opportunity is kind of like, it is in alignment with that energy. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and more so the fun part of the reading starts, Aries. Check this energy out and what you don't see coming. And what you don't see coming in October 2022, you have the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and also the Lover's card. So there's someone that you're meeting here. There's someone, for some of you, this actually could be online, I'm getting, Aries, where you know that you found the person where it's like all systems go, all right? So this is going to manifest for you in different ways, Aries. Some of you may be approached by someone who you don't see this coming, by the way. Some of you don't even know who this person is. But in October, I'm getting mid to late October, to be honest with you, there's going to be some sort of love situation that opens up. Part of the reason potentially why the Seven of Swords is here, Aries, in your challenge is because whoever you're involved with, potentially on some sort of casual level, for some of you it's going to be more serious than you're involved in. When this person shows up, or when a new door opens for this person, you're going to know who this person is. It looks like a soul connection, but there's also that physicalness. The Empress and the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, true love. I feel it's very important, I hope you're paying attention, that there's going to be a little bit of weirdness as to how to move forward with this person because of either what they're connected to or you're connected to. For the most of you, it's going to be what you're still connected to. So I don't know if it has to do with your living arrangement, or it has to do with your job for some of you, or it has to do with something where when this person shows up that you're not seeing coming towards mid to late October, true love, something that you've been waiting for, but it only happens when you stop looking for it, there's something about a conflict that also arises, not with the person in new love, but with something else going on. Does that make sense? All right. So then we have, Aries, here. This is a funny advice from your spirit guides. In your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and also the Four of Cups. And what I'm getting from this very strongly, Aries, is that you need to give up on the idea of finding love, and that's when it will come to you. You see how this is, the Four of Cups is your advice. Don't just hop on something because it's going to make you feel like, oh, I'm not lonely, or oh, like I'm just rushing into something. There's really an energy here of abstaining from something that just is iffy. You know, if anything feels like it's not really taking me to the moon, then just leave it alone, or at least make it extremely casual here, Aries. You also have the Three of Wands, which is waiting. You know, this energy in your advice from Spirit, Aries, this is not really doing much. The reason why Spirit is actually calling you to not really do much is because that's the energy that's going to bring this new love into your life. I know it's very counterintuitive, but this is going to sound so ego. I'm operating at a higher level. Well, yeah, we are. That's what we do when we do tarot. Everyone does it, not just me. Okay. All right, let's keep going here, Aries. Let's go ahead and clarify and get into this reading and see why this energy is here as it is. But very exciting stuff. I would just say, like, man, this is an interesting energy. All right, let's go ahead and clarify why the Seven of Wands is here in your opportunity. Why is there an opportunity to kind of put a wall up to defend yourself? With the opportunity of the Seven of Wands is also like, what's worth fighting for is a question to ask yourself, all right? Especially when it comes to your work, there could be something with that. Let's go ahead and see, Aries. Why is the Seven of Wands here in your opportunity? The Seven of Wands in your opportunity, Aries, is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and also the Ace of Swords here. It's funny, you also have the Seven of Swords in your challenge. So there's someone here who you've either had a history where they were immature, they did you wrong, and there's really a knowledge that, like, why would you open a door to something? Because the potential dangerous situation that you're going to find yourself in October, Aries, I'm going to be honest with you, is you're going to move forward with someone from your past. For some of you, it's in love. You're going to move forward with someone in love, even though there's a red flag. Because you don't want to feel lonely. This is the danger for a lot of you. Because you don't want to feel lonely or you want connection. Listen, there's nothing wrong with wanting connection, okay? You're a human being. It's crazy down here. It's insane. Like, I understand why you want connection, but it seems like you know that someone's immature around you. That's why the Five of Wands, they either have other options, but you're like, oh, let's just, like, not think about that. The danger is you're going to do that, and then you're going to not even be in the situation where true love finds you, because you're looking for love, because you're looking for it in the wrong places. All right, let's go ahead and see, Aries. Let's go ahead and see why the Seven of Swords is here in your challenge. I really feel like it's you. You could be trying to paint it like rosy colors with someone who intuitively you already know, though. I mean, the Ace of Swords is here in your opportunity. It's like, man. All right, but let's go ahead and see why the Seven of Swords is here. This could also be a little bit of self-sabotage when this new love shows up. So make sure that you're, on one hand, I'm saying don't look for love and then it's going to find you, but make sure you're doing exercises maybe to feel like worthy of love. I'm just talking about like actively trying to fill a hole. You don't want to actively try to fill a hole, but you do want to actively make yourself feel like I'm worthy of true love, right? Does that make sense? All right. Let's see why the Seven of Wands is here, Aries, in your challenge. Seven of Wands in your the Seven of Swords in your challenge, Aries, is clarified by the Three of Wands, by the Sun, and also by the Six of Wands here. So yeah, this has to do with this mainly has to do partially with not really moving forward with someone that you know is immature, that you're just trying to not feel lonely. It's like you're taking away from your future options by moving forward with someone like that, like we just said. The other thing, though, the main part of this is that when this person shows up, when this new true love shows up, when you're not looking for love and then it shows up mid to late October, for some of you could be earlier, there's a very big problem about how you actually move forward with this new opportunity, right? The Six of Wands, public victory, the Sun, it's clear as day what's happening. You also have the Three of Wands here, which is kind of future planning and being optimistic. There's something about it where you're tied to energies here. That it makes it a little bit tough for you to plan properly with this true love that comes in, because a lot of you are going to meet this person online. It's going to be something where it's like there's not like an obvious, or there could be an obvious clear path as to how to move forward, but there's some sort of energy that you're attached to that other people might view you as like, oh, Aries is a scumbag because they're going with this, even though it's just not true at all. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to your overall general energy here, Aries. Let's clarify why. Actually, we're going to skip the overall general energy. We're just going to move to what you don't see coming with this new love. I want more information on this. Let's clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers? Remember, in what you don't see coming, it's the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. All right. So why is the Lovers card here? And a lot of you, this person's going to come to you. Could be a chance encounter. There's no such thing as coincidences, though, anyway. Why is the Lovers card here for you, Aries, and what you don't see coming? The Lovers is clarified by the Five of Wands and also the Knight of Pentacles here. Hold on, we're going to do one more though. And the Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting an energy here, Aries, where you find there's someone that comes in when you don't want love. It just comes to you. Love finds you. And there's something about both of you potentially being still... There's an energy here of like that's separating you. So it's not going to be like an instantaneous thing. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is here with the Lovers, which is like slow moving energy. So I'm getting that both of you may still, not in like a true committed relationship, but when this new love comes in, like I'm saying, Knight of Cups, Empress, Lovers, when that person comes in, there's this energy of both of you are still a little bit like tied to other people, or it's just not the exact right time for you to move forward. So there's almost just a recognition with this person that comes in like, yeah, trust me, we're going to do the dance, we're going to do the thing when the time is right. For a lot of you, to be fair, Aries, and this is probably for like 30% of you, this is not for all of you, I want to make that very clear. For some of you here, Aries, this is about loving yourself. This is about you saying, I don't need love in the external world. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to take myself out on a date. But ironically, when you do that, you're going to find another lover here. So it doesn't matter how you cut it. But I'm telling you, Aries, there's going to be someone that you meet and it's just like, yo, it's like an unspoken soul connection where you're like, just like, let's move forward when the time is right. That's why I'm saying mid to late October. But for some of you, I'm going to be honest with you, the foundation of this new connection, this true love might be laid in October. I'm not getting that all of you are going to physically be with this person in October. I'm just getting that the door is open and you know what's up here. You know that there's true love that just found you when you kind of gave up on it. So, Aries, this is very critical information. Let's go ahead also. Let's get a little bit more information. Why is the Empress here in what you don't see coming? I feel like there's a strong physical connection with that. I feel like there could be someone here who you're either very physically attracted to this new person, definitely, but there could be something about like physical abundance in the world, like something to do with positive money. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles here, but one more. The Empress is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and also the Four of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is like a lot of stability and earthy energy for sure. Earth and fire, my favorite combination. And so there's a lot of stability and even energy coming through with this person. The Four of... it's the stability that you're looking for, okay? Also a lot of like just wealth frequency. There could be a lot of giving, okay? Abundance. And also the Two of Wands. Once again, that indicates to me that when this person shows up, when you're not looking for them, this true love shows up. I'm telling you, there's almost like you wink at each other and you're like, yo, like we're going to be together. But just, I understand that you're doing this and I'm doing this, but just, it's only a matter of time. Alright, so this is what I got for you, Aries, for October. I hope that this provided you clarity and insight, and I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.